Good evening. Good evening. I wanted to share something that came to my mind this evening, and listening to someone speak about what was going on with something in their body. And um, I caught this and I mentioned it to them, and I wanted to share because I think this is one of the simplest ways we can start to create shifts in our health. It's through the way we, hi Una, one of the quickest ways we can create shifts in our health and in our body is to start to change the way that we think and speak about what's going on in our body. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Christopher. And I want to speak on this too from my own personal experience because um, I had stage 3 cancer. I went through that, and I would always speak about it like, I'm a cancer patient. I'm suffering from cancer. I'm doing this and that. And when I would speak like that, I'm owning it. Like I'm claiming it in my body when I would talk like that. And so when I started to perceive this condition, hey, sister, when I started to perceive it differently, instead of looking at it as like something I'm suffering from or I'm plagued with, um, and not owning it. Like, say you have a cold and you're like, I'm suffering from a cold right now. What if you just started speaking in a different way and saying, I'm experiencing a stuffy nose, congestion. I have a slight fever. Instead of saying, I have this, I have a cold, indicates ownership, and your body responds to everything you think, everything you say. So instead of saying, I have this, saying, I'm experiencing this, and there's no ownership in your body of what's going on, no identifying with it. It's just an experience. It's not who you are. So you start to speak and perceive and think about what's going on in your body. That might be aging, a condition, a disease, illness, whatever it is. You can start to write a new story for yourself. Hi, Christy. By speaking about it differently. And really, that can create a shift where instead of it being a problem, you could eventually look at it as an asset. And I will do some other videos about that later, about what my experience of cancer in my body and how that has turned into an asset for me. And what that was a chance to look at the symptoms differently. Like, look at the symptoms as a warning sign that there's something going on in my body that needs my attention, or something in my heart. Or maybe it's time for you to get back on track with taking care of yourself. Um, so really just start to create these little shifts with how your body responds by speaking to your body differently, and speak about it from what you're experiencing, from what you're feeling, rather than identifying with it. Um, so you can speak health into your life, into your body, just with these little shifts, and start to rewrite your story. And remember that when you start to see and make little improvements in one area, it creates improvements and growth in all the rest of your areas of your health, of your life. It all impacts the other. So just want to challenge you to start speaking to your body and about what you're experiencing in your body in a different way, and see how your body responds. Because the words you use, even it's not even the words in speaking to other people, but it's the internal dialogue about how you speak about what your body looks like. So just start speaking with less ownership about the parts that don't feel good, and watch the shift. And if that's something I could support you with, reach out. This was the start for me to create massive shifts in how I related to my body and my health when I stopped identifying as a cancer patient or someone fighting cancer, because what you resist persists. What you're fighting, you're just going to keep continuing. So this was the first step for me, and it sounds really simplistic, but there's a lot of power in your words and thoughts. So please reach out to me. This might have to do with how you perceive your body, with aging, with gaining weight. It's telling you something. And I did a video about this the other week about how the weight that you're carrying, or it might be pain that you're experiencing in your body. Even using the word pain itself, there's a story around that. But that sensation, that throbbing, burning, whatever the type of pain you're experiencing, it's a sign. There's something going on in your body that needs your attention. So that is the work that I do. So I would love to support you with that. There's something you're experiencing in your body. Reach out and let's start to talk about different ways to talk about it. So, all right, guys, thanks. Good night.